This is another custom-built computer that I just recently put together. The chassis is actually one of my one of the last items that I found at the recycling center before they changed the configuration so that it wouldn't be relatively easy for just any person to come and take stuff from the containers. It is a Thermaltake V3 Black Edition VL 8000. W2Z. It's a case that's still being sold today on Newegg for about $50. It's not a bad case, but I decided that at this point it's expendable because, as you can see, I'm in the process of clearing out all these, or most of these computers. The current configuration, the current interior configuration, is an Asus K8V Special Edition Deluxe motherboard, which is actually a socket 754 system from way back. I guess this is before they got into socket 939, and after they I guess socket 754 would be the one of the would be the early Athlon 64 early Athlon 64 setup. The processor is an Athlon 64 2800 plus, is 1.8 gigahertz. For those that don't know, the old naming convention for the original naming convention for the Athlon 64 was more or less based on, I guess, on trying to compete with with Intel's Pentium 4 products that were out at the same time. So even though the processor in here is 1.8 gigahertz, this Athlon 64 was actually designed to compete with, or was advertised to be better than, a Pentium 4 2.8 gigahertz, and that's probably the Pentium 4 2.8 gigahertz for socket 478. It has 3 gigabytes of RAM, which is actually the maximum that this motherboard supports. Even though it is it does support 64-bit operating systems, the maximum here is 3 gigabytes. The hard drive is 123.5 gigabytes. It has 2 optical drives. The video card, I just decided to use a NVIDIA Quadro 4 700, which is I guess it's a workstation type of video card I got from I believe I got from a Dell Precision 340 that I no longer have anymore. And the operating system is Ubuntu 15.04 64-bit.